tell everyone
Well,
what
actually,
happened on this,
what
because
happened-
this is a divine appointment. I
Yeah,
have to say this. I was skeptical at first, reasonably so, but yet what I saw happen, it changed my life too.
Yeah, it changed my life radically. A year before the phone call, I was up on the mountain in Colorado Springs, and I was on the top of the mountain doing with my family as I was leading a conference for professional athletes, NFL and NBA athletes. And before the conference, I was up on the top of Pikes Peak, and I had never prayed this prayer before, Michael. And at the top of the mountain, I looked out and I prayed. I said, Father, teach me to love what you love. And I tell people I should have stopped there. But I continued and I said, Father, teach me to hate what you hate. And it was as if everything changed from that prayer. A year later, I have a dream at the time of Passover. And in the dream, I had a scroll flying over my head. And this wasn't normal. I mean, this wasn't something, I'm not a guy that was regularly having dreams. I was a United Methodist pastor. I had moved into doing ministry for Christian athletes. I was doing what you do. And in this dream, though, there's a scroll flying over my head. And there's a lady's voice that says, if you can tell me where the scroll opens up, you win $1 million. I said, Ezekiel chapter 1, verse 3, the scroll opens up, and then I wake up. After I wake up, I hear a voice that says, I've not changed my appointment. And I mean, I've not changed my appointment with you to be in my city at the time of Shavuot / Pentecost. I go downstairs, I tell my wife, I say, honey, I'm supposed to be in Jerusalem. Now, at that time, it was the Second Intifada. The Second Intifada, you were already over there. Things were changing. The State Department said, don't go. People said, don't.
Every week there was a bus being blown up in Jerusalem.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was intense at that time. The hotels were shut down. There were no tourists in Israel. None.
And yet I felt like I was supposed to go. And so I told my wife, Andrea, I said, honey, I'm supposed to be in Jerusalem for Shavuot. And she just looked at me like, what are you talking about? We discussed it. And then the question was, how would I get there? What would I do when I got there? Who would I meet when I got there? And I made some phone calls. And I called some of the athletes that I was working with, one of them, Reggie White, which we can talk more about, our friend. May his memory be blessed. Reggie White, I called him, and he called some people. And he said, there's a man over in Jerusalem that I think you should call. His name is Michael Rood. And so they gave me your phone number. And then I called you. My name is Keith Johnson. I'm supposed to be in Jerusalem during this time. And you were sort of silent for a while, and then you said, okay. And it shocked me.
Shalom, Torah fans. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend. Tap the subscription button and the bell icon. And I promise to update weekly with in-depth biblical research. Be sure to download the new michaelrood.tv app for both mobile and home devices for even more commercial-free content.